Hi, I'm Johnny from UltimatePaperMache.com. The pattern for the baby elephant includes all of the instructions that you need to actually tape it together, but once it's all done, then you can finish it any way you want to. You can use paper strips and paste if you want to, or you can use paper mache clay like I did, and then you can finish it with the paper towels to make those really nice wrinkles. Now let me show you how I finished my elephant with the paper mache clay. I covered the pattern with masking tape so that the paper mache clay would stick to it. Then I covered the masking tape with a really thin layer of paper mache clay. Now paper mache clay goes on really fast. That's one of the reasons that I wanted to use it for this project. You can make a really nice tool with the plastic top of a yogurt container, and that really helps smooth it on over the rounded shapes of the elephant's head. I let the paper mache clay dry for several days. And then, in order to add the bumpy skin and the wrinkles, I used paper towels. They almost always come as 2-ply towels. So you need to pull the plies apart. If you don't do that, they'll delaminate and pull apart on their own, which is kind of disappointing after you put them on your elephant. So don't do that. Take them apart. The bumps are going to be different on all 4 sides. You're going to have 2 pieces of paper, of course, when you take them apart, and the bumps are going to be different. So take a look and see which ones you like, and use the same bumps on the whole elephant. It's going to look a little weird if you don't. For paste, I actually used the paper mache clay that I had left over from the first layer. So I just added some more Elmer's glue to it just to make it a little thinner so that it would spread on easier and stick really well to the paper towels. I spread this wetter mixture over the dried paper mache clay. Then I set a piece of paper towel over it, making sure that the clay was on all of the towel, and then I scrunched up the towel in order to create wrinkles. That leaves little ridges of paper mache clay inside of those wrinkles, and it helps for them to make them more rounded. Skin drapes over the shapes of the head, and if you get your paper towels to drape the same way, it looks really natural. Now you can also fold the paper around the eyes. That makes really realistic eyelids. And when the paper towels are dry completely all the way through, then you can add a coat of the homemade gesso that you can find in the art library. I put that over the skin, and it blended in the edges of the paper, and it just kind of blended everything together and gave and it just looked really nice. I like the way it came out. When that was dry, then I painted the elephant with the gray primer's spray paint. Don't usually do that, but in this particular instance it was going to be all gray anyway, so I just went ahead and bought myself some gray spray paint. And then for the eyes I used acrylic paint. Now elephant eyes actually are a little strange when you look at them, so go out to Google image search again and look up elephant eyes so that you can see how they really look before you paint them. I found some stick-on eyelashes in a drawer, and I used them on the elephant's eyes, which is, I know it's kind of silly, but I like the way they look. To bring out the texture of the skin and to warm it up a little bit, also to bring out those wrinkles, I mixed some burnt umber with some golden acrylic glazing liquid, brushed it on, and then immediately wiped almost all of it off. The fingernail polish is going on over the eyes just to make them really shiny. And then when that's dry, I used a matte acrylic varnish on everything except the eyes. Now if you make one of these elephant heads, I would really love to see how it comes out. So be sure and come back and post a photo on the Daily Sculptors page. And have fun!